Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Today we're gonna have an awesome episode. You know I'm over here, FleekSauce, doing it at Marmere Creative. Tap in with us. We make music, we make movies, we do all kinds of creative things over here. Today I got two very dope guests with me. I'm gonna pass the camera over to that angle and let them introduce themselves. Let's start with my man on my right side here, Alex.
How you doing, everyone?
You guys hear the applause in there?
Yeah, you can hear it. How you doing, everyone? My name is Alex. I'm here, a member of the Sound Live crew.
Yeah, Song Lab Live. You don't even know the name.
Don't even know the name.
It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, and who do I have here to my left?
My name is Omar. People call me Mars, and I'm an upcoming actor and creative director.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. I appreciate you guys coming on today, ready to have a conversation with me. I want to start a little bit about like your background and your interest in creative arts. So that can be your interest in what are you doing in music right now? Like, are you creating beats? Are you working on movies? Like, what are you currently working on in your creative mode? And we'll start with my man Alex on the right side.
Yeah, so at the moment, trying out some new VSTs. I got a program that was called East West Hollywood Orchestra. And what I want to do is, kind of dive into the world of making horror music.
Yeah.
Kind of get that, I tried it out when I was like in school studying. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, I kind of felt like I could get the hang of it and wanted to add more instruments, try it out. So
yeah,
wanna do some projects like that. Want to try to test it out.
Are you thinking about doing like the sleep sounds or like the prolonged like that workflow music? It's like stuff you can loop on YouTube where it just plays over and over. Sometimes they add graphics to it. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
It's kind of like a trance. Like a music that hypnotizes you, sounds that hypnotize you, but people also use it for like noise to fall asleep.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
You heard that?
Yeah. Like the screen goes black, and then you're just hearing like kind of rain falling.
Yeah.
I'll fall asleep to that.
Yeah. Are you doing that with horror sounds? Is my question.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can dive into. Let me just say first. Maybe I should have said this. I'm an intern here. Yeah, I said member, but let me specify. And so I'm still kind of starting off and kind of seeing what I can do. Mm-hmm. But that's not a bad idea. I think that'd be great to do. It's crazy, just people just stretching it out.
Yeah.
I don't know if 10 hours is really necessary.
Yeah.
But maybe it is. Maybe it's not. I don't know. It's kind of funny thinking about that. What if people just leave their TV on and and just getting the revenue like that?
You never know, man. Like shit pops. My brother over here, what are we working on?
So right now I'm doing a movie with my partner RJ. He's my co-director, and he's really my kind of experienced guy that's taking me through the ropes of becoming a great videographer, director. Yeah. And our project is called Serenity and Life Gives You Lemons. They're going to be two short stories that are going to combine with a third project we're working on.
Yeah.
Making essentially a feature film. And, we're just putting in the work into creating those artworks right now. Yeah,
shout out to RJ. He was just over here at the studio and super creative person that just raps. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, you make these these like cinematic things, crazy pictures, and you just bust flows.
right, out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. But that's really great. You guys are working on some exceptional things, and I want to know what helps you get into the creative flow and like kind of stay in that zone when you find it. And whoever wants to start first.
So if I can start, that's a great question. And I think it really pertains to what I've been going through, like, recently with my maturity journey, with my, like,
Yeah.
just journey in life. And it's, people try too hard to flow when, you know, when they're missing, like, the things that are holding them back. They're trying to swim the water with weights. They're not going to flow.
Yeah.
And so I've learned to take away the things that are blocking, like negative habits and negative people, and, you know, putting yourself as priority and actually figuring out who that is.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think, you know, you're a relatively young dude.
Definitely.
I think that you finding that type of discipline now for these areas that you're interested in, these passions, is going to help you sharpen your skill set, you know, faster, sooner.
Right.
Which is great. I think that finding your place after post 18, like that first like 18, 19, 20 years are kind of pivotal in figuring out how well you manage your time, and are you making choices that are going to be helping you in the long run with your time right now. Because it's very hard to think like that.
Yeah.
It was hard for me as like 18, 19 to think about doing something currently that's going to help me later on. Right now, I'm able to kind of think like that. Like, I need to do these moves to help myself later. But it's a profound thing. Alex, what kind of helps you get into the creative flow and, you know, wanting to create something, wanting to make something?
You know, I feel like there's just not enough time in the day.
Yeah.
So I'm working at another job Monday through Friday. So whatever, like 2-3 hours that I can get, you know, I try not to waste it. I'm not someone who like really schedules their time that well, but you know, I need to get more of a habit of just, you know, doing something at least for 3 hours. You know, it sucks.
Yeah.
Can't do anything about it. The sun's gonna go down, and
Yeah.
you know, I like to go run, exercise, whatever. But I need to find time to be able to get on that laptop and do something. So I kind of just use that like as a drive, I guess you can say, to like, you know, hey, like get to it. Like it's 3 hours, 2 hours, but get to it.
Yeah.
That's what matters. Like start.
And like, shout out to you on your consistency, because you have been tapping in, coming here, collaborating, working with us. You text me and I'm like terrible at texting, but you'll hit me up when I hit you up like 3 days later. Like, I'm going there right now if you want to come. But
It's all good. It's all good.
I really do appreciate you being consistent about that and staying tapped in, staying plugged in. And you had a side-by-side with K-Boog today, and you got to see how he engineers the songs. Did you pick up anything sitting with him in those sessions?
You know, I was trying to see if like I'm gonna be a fly on the wall or, you know, cooperate or, you know, kind of say a few things at first. And for sure I was listening just completely half hour and kind of seeing what he was doing. And I mean, I don't think he was expecting to kind of organize a little bit. So like there's, you know, we did that, and it was just crazy still seeing him do his mixing. Like you could tell like he was still kind of like fixing some things here and there. So yeah, I only said a couple things sometimes. Just
Okay.
Kinda, I didn't want to fully, but yeah, I was just listening for the most part.
Okay, no, you know, if you are able to be around people doing things that you're interested in, just be that fly on the wall and soak it in, and you know, pick your spots of, because you may one day find yourself having a different opinion than someone, but when you just met that person, it's hard to hear a different opinion when you just meet someone like, yeah, I think differently about that, especially if it's objective or subjective, you know, like art, creativity, like there's no real defined answer to it. But I want to know, for movies and film, because I want to pivot back to kind of what you do, and Alex, you can chime in as well. What got you interested in movies, in making films, writing screenplays, just the world of being, you know, that type of creative?
So I've always been into movies as a kid. Like I didn't have video games. I didn't have friends. I was kind of the wallflower. I didn't feel comfortable around people, and I was very sheltered, you know. So since I couldn't go out, since I couldn't like enjoy other things, I turned to movies for escapism and like that feeling that movies give you. And for me, it was just like an incredible journey of somebody's experience that I could learn from and just live through. And so as I grew older, I knew I loved sci-fi movies a lot and science fiction. So I thought I wanted to become an engineer, like an aerospace engineer, and build these rockets. But then I started taking classes and like learning what that actually means. And I was like, wait, I don't want to do all the logistic and like the math and the like, you know, all that stuff that an engineer would do. I want to do the creative part. I want to put these worlds that I see in my head and just put them in a movie that I would enjoy too. And so that was essentially what got me into theater when I was in high school. That's what got me into acting. And, you know, acting is one of the things I'm really pursuing right now. I'm putting myself out there as PAs just to observe other actors and other directors. I'm practicing with people, scenes. I'm reading different monologues and listening to all these podcasts from actors themselves talking about their process of becoming a better actor. And, you know, I'm really just soaking in as much energy for, you know, in my space for that potential I know I have for acting.
Man, I really love to see, this is where the alignment came in with both of you here that I just figured out. It was the being of service, like interning, being a PA. Like you guys are realizing, and it's great at whatever ages you guys are, but like do it now. It don't even matter if you're an older person, like do it now. Like, and that's what I think the energy just aligned for me in my mind right now. Like, okay, yeah, you guys are where you're supposed to be right now, and the situation occurred how it was supposed to. You mentioned that you love sci-fi. Can you give me a couple of your favorite sci-fi movies?
Yeah. So, sorry, you want me to...
Oh, no, I'm just live right now in the show being watched by America, and this person's going to answer his phone on my show.
No. I was saying...
She'll put it on silent.
I was going to put it on silence. Sorry about that.
Does Joe Rogan get that? Does he get that type of...
No. My phone vibrated just before that. I was like, oh, good, I remembered.
It's all good. Yeah, no, I want to hear both of your answers, though. Like, give me your top 3 sci-fi movies.
Okay.
Yeah. When you're ready, I can start it off if you want me to start off. You want me to go first?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. And we'll count series as well. So it might be more than one film if it's a whole series. My top sci-fi films, I'm going to have to go with Tenet. So Tenet is kind of like a Black Mirror to me, meets like spy espionage. So that's one of my top 3. My next one is Planet of the Apes. So I would say the one from the 70s. Because when I watched that shit, it just shocked the shit out of me. I was like, what the heck is going on? That could be a possibility. And then my third one, I'll have to probably go into the world of Alien. You know, like the Alien series with Prometheus. The other one, I forgot the name of it. But I like that weird shit with like the symbiote things. I forgot what they're called, but essentially they like spawn and explode out of you. But I liked how there was droids and shit, like robots that did jobs. I was like, oh, that was a robot the whole time. Like, also blew my mind. Okay, so who would like to share theirs next?
Yeah, so my top 3 like sci-fi movies.
Yeah.
Oblivion.
Oh, okay, yeah. With Tom Cruise?
With Tom Cruise?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Another Tom Cruise one, Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Where they keep repeating the lives. And then third one would have to say...
Tom Cruise in it?
No. The Maze Runner series.
Oh yeah,
So I think that struck a lot of my interest in sci-fi. Reading those books and watching the movies for sure.
dope. What about you, Alex?
Sci-fi, I'd say number 3.
I don't say horror too, if you because I know you like horror. So
Yeah, it's
does that
funny.
change it for you? If I
No,
tell you?
I mean my number 1 was gonna be The Thing,
Okay.
1982. The Thing,
Yeah.
like that one. I like that one just
Yeah.
from the memory bank. Number
Yeah.
2, and it's hard to go against like the Alien movies, and then especially like you got to say which one that you like the most. Resurrection, I watched a lot,
Yeah.
so I'd say maybe that 2. Number 3, I'd give it to. It was called Annihilation.
Oh yes.
That was a really good movie. Yeah.
Did you like that movie because it had good actors? Like
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Really good cast.
So that one was interesting because I thought it was going to be similar to Ex Machina. You guys heard of Ex Machina?
I still
So-
need to watch that movie.
You go watch Ex Machina. Like it goes pretty hard. You know how I tell you like that robot blew my mind? Like another
Right.
robot did that. But the same person that wrote and directed that did Annihilation.
Oh.
So I went in with the expectations going to be like that, but I shouldn't have done that because it was a different kind of trip. It was like, oh, okay, I never seen an alien do that type of thing. It had like a different reaction. Aliens are always kind of doing something else, but what they made this alien do kind of also made sense. You know, if something was to stumble upon us and didn't know how to interact with us, kind of like communicating to a lower life form or higher life form, you know.
Can I give you one? I mean,
Yeah.
it's hard. It was hard not to put it there, but if again, it's horror. Sorry about that too. It's Under the Skin with Scarlett
Oh.
Johansson. Have you ever seen that one?
No.
Under the Skin. A24 made it.
Oh, they
And
always do.
What was
great
that one
movies.
about?
Under the Skin. It's a UK film, so like it's all British, and basically she's disguised as a woman and like just takes these guys to have sex with them, but ends up taking their bodies.
Oh shit!
It's wild, dude. Like
Yeah.
I mean, for me, because audio production, the soundtrack in that, man, like it's so good. It's so creepy. It's wild. It was well made.
Yeah, she's some type of like succubus type demon thing, if I recall.
In the trailer, I mean, it shows it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like in a bad way, like, because that's what I'll say. Like, when a trailer shows too much, that's how you know what the movie is. And like that you've seen the movie.
Yeah.
So like with those, like with that movie, it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
I gotta give that one a rewatch. Have you guys seen It Follows?
It Follows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah, but like I mean, the message is so funny, and it's like it's so
hilarious.
obvious
Yeah.
what the message is.
Yeah, like STDs, yo.
Yeah, they're gonna kill you. Like they're gonna get you. That's wild.
Yeah. So the premise of it is that there's this figure that follows you, and it's constant momentum, like just walking towards you, but it's coming to kill you, like it's coming to end you. So you can get distance from it, but eventually it's going to be there. And it takes the figures of different people, has different trickery, disguises, and stuff like that. You can get rid of this thing following you if you go have sex with someone. Then it starts following them. So the movie, starts off with the protagonist being informed, like, hey, there's something that's about to come start following you, and I want you to take it seriously, like kind of like a warning. And she didn't quite believe it, but then when the shit starts happening, she had to figure out how to get rid of it. She had to go to the clinic. So it's kind of like, man, do you just go have sex with someone that deserves to have that thing happen to them? Like, who makes that call? You know what I mean? So I like that philosophy about it. Are there any movies you guys seen recently that you think were kind of game changers or really interesting?
So I guess, interactive movies that I saw. It's not really a movie, but the Black Mirror movie.
Yeah.
Where you could interact with it.
Yeah.
It was like the video game name. I forgot the title, but the Black Mirror movie. And that like mind fucked me.
Yeah.
For days after watching it. And I think that's one of the greatest things about movies, when they make you feel something or like they actually impact you after you watch it. And that's why like I kind of obsess over it, because it's so unique and it drives you so deep.
Yeah. Yeah. I think if I'm correct, like you were able to make choices and that would affect the outcome of the thing. Yeah, that's a really good like idea. Are they making more of those? Is that becoming more of a thing?
I'm not sure.
I gotta look that up to see if more interactive movies are gonna be produced. Because things are getting more integrated every day. Like people want to really feel like they're about to die in these movies. They want to feel like they're about to be hacked to bits. Like, do we have to make it feel that real? So what I want to know now is, you guys gave me some of your favorite movies. Do you guys have movies? Actually, no, I know what my question is. I remember it now. What type of movie would you want to produce or be in? Like, you're going to be the actor in it. If you can make any type of movie, like what would you create out of your mind? And we'll start with you, Alex, because you look like you got an answer.
Man, so you said like produce it and act in it.
If you want to act in it, you can. But let's say Daddy Warbucks rolls up on you and says, Alex, I mean, I got $50 million, and you know, make me this movie for a $50 million budget, and I want to make my money back. Don't make a crappy movie.
Don't make a crappy movie. What if it can be a short film?
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Make it like a short film, 40 minutes, something like that.
Okay.
I mean, just to be cheap. Make it easy on myself, like probably like a Western, like go somewhere out like in a ranch and just build up with that 50 million, build up a town.
Oh yeah, they did that in The Harder They Fall. Have you guys seen that?
Oh,
on
man,
Netflix?
That was a good movie.
They built that town. You know how they had to go to the town to go rob the white people? There's a actual white town. It was like all white.
That made me laugh so hard, man. That made me laugh.
That's a good one. Yeah, so you would get into building sets and building props and like your like a community there for your the actors to act on. That's interesting.
That's not bad because buy some trailers.
Yeah,
have them back. Like have a whole place.
You know, that's hella smart too, because like you'll have that for other movies to do their thing on. Like more Hollywood has to occur out here in Arizona, right? Mm-hmm. Like if we're getting more bigger productions here, they're gonna need sets to go do these things. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's bad to like have like a small set, or not a set, but like a place, so that way, you know, you have more control to it. Yeah, you have more control over like what happens in and out of it. So I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. So Omar, what about you, man? Like, what type of production are you making? Let me know if you're starring in it too.
Right. So just like the dream.
Dream. Like, are you in Oblivion too?
Right. No, you bring up a great point. I love when I can be a character that dresses up with a suit. Like, I love that idea of being able to kind of be in that space where your whole, the whole room, the whole era changes to something else and really immerses you into something new.
Do you mean suit like, like you're wearing fashion from a different time period?
Right.
Or like a superhero kind of like suit?
Both. Something that's like, it goes even like farther than like day-to-day clothes,
So something that's like really fashion. You want to get some of your fashion off in the role.
like for example, Django.
Yeah.
That was an amazing movie, and like
Yeah.
I would love to be in a movie like that that just immerses you.
Yeah.
And, you know, you mentioned Western, so that's a Western one, but like, you know, even you mentioned Oblivion. How
Yeah.
cool would it be to have those space suits and like that space bike? Have
Yeah.
you know, like a Tron world where
Yeah.
they make those suits for you. They're making those environments for you.
Yeah.
You know,
That is dope. That's kind of like real life skins, right? Like real
Yeah.
life Avatar. Like
Exactly.
you can always change your suit and shit.
and that's something I live by.
Yeah.
Like you'll see me for the most part, you know, this is cool. Like this is regular
Yeah.
me, but like there's sometimes I'll wear a NASA shirt. I mean, like I'm not a shirt, a NASA costume, bright orange, put some glasses on,
Yeah.
and like that's the skin I'm wearing.
Yeah.
You know,
You're
They're
you're
just
NASA
skins.
person that day.
Exactly.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. What's up with your fashion, Alex? What you got going on? in the
What my fashion? I don't.
You're like
I have no
business
sense
casual.
of fashion. It's just casual. Try to go casual.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to step up mine a little bit. Like my wife helped me buy some shirts, so I'm just trying to look like presentable and shit. For like,
You know, that shirt reminded me of your red, what is it, Grateful Dead shirt?
oh yeah,
The one you didn't know it was Grateful Dead.
Yeah, I did, the
that was
teddy
pretty
bear
funny.
one.
Yeah, the teddy bear.
I had to look that up. I'm like, man, what is this guy talking about?
That's funny.
So, you said that you would have an environment where you can have different looks or suits, fashions.
Exactly.
Okay, okay.
And you know, you mentioned you know, what productions I'm making right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're leading up to. You know, we want to create a lot of projects that we're working on for this next year,
Yeah.
2024. And, you know, some of the things we're making are going to be like that, where you're using CGI and kind of like Stranger Things, how they used all those blobs and CGI features of it. You know, we want to make something like that. And so me and my team, for what we're naming it right now, is Campfire Productions, where, you know, we're exploring those areas.
Yeah.
So
Campfire Productions. That's dope. Man, I really appreciate you guys coming on the show, chopping up with me, talking with me. Is there anything else that you guys want to put out in the universe right now? You want people to know?
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, go ahead.
So,
man. The floor
you know,
is
as an actor, I'm 18 now, and I remember since I was 15, a show that I really gravitated towards was Stranger Things. And so I remember I would always like try to manifest it, and I would always think about it. Like I have a poster of it with my, like, I wrote, I'm going to be in this Stranger Things show.
Yeah.
And, you know, I remember working at Bed Bath & Beyond and telling the people, you know what, I just started my acting journey. I'm going to go, you know, I'm going to be in Stranger Things one day.
Yeah.
And like having that confidence. And so now that they're going to start shooting the last season, that's something I've really been working and
or
you know,
or
pushing.
it sounds like you're gonna make your own Stranger Things too, though.
hey, we're making both. Why
Yeah.
not do both?
Yeah. No, that's phenomenal, man. And keep putting that positive energy and put that in motion. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Because Stranger Things, I don't see that finishing for a long time. They may have like an official series finale or some shit, but I can see those kids coming back, kind of like It, in different, you know what I mean, like different iterations. So you know, you may not at this point in your life be in it, but you might be in it a little bit later, or even play a different role that you didn't think you were gonna play. So, what about you, Alex? What we got going on?
I mean, that's tough to follow up, I guess. Like, I was just gonna say, you know, stay away from bad energy and stuff. You know, that was it.
For sure.
Yeah,
Keep it short.
yeah. I appreciate y'all pulling up here, chopping it up with me. Shoot, man, it's like part one of something, man. Let's get together and do this again. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Plan some more of these because I want to ask more questions about like acting methods and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
If you want to talk about that. And then I want to hear how the VST stuff's going, man, and making them horror sounds. We can play that on the Bluetooth, so you want to demo it.
All right, we'll see. We'll see that.
We can give everyone like a little snippet of the
snippets, yeah.
sounds. Yeah. All right, y'all. Appreciate you coming on. Y'all make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. You guys have a great day. Hey, everybody. Thank you for watching the podcast. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and come back for more episodes.